For this next example, I want to create a blind hem stitch. Normally I would use the blind hem stitch, which is 201 or 202 depending on whether I'm sewing on wovens or on knit. But if I look at the sensor pin and the width function, I'm not able to use that particular stitch. So I'll cancel out of this screen and go back and choose stitch 119, which is actually an overcast stitch. And I want to reverse this stitch by using the mirror image function. And then what I want to do is go in and choose the sensor pin and choose the width function. The instructions on the screen tell me to touch the first point of the stitch using the sensor pin, and then you notice there I need to touch the second point. This is not somewhere on the screen, but actually underneath the needle. So let's move the camera. But one thing I want to mention is when you touch the first point, you need to press OK once you see the distance on the screen. And then you touch your second point and press OK. So I'll touch the first point where I just catch the bite of thread into the top layer of the fabric and press OK on the machine. And now I'll touch the second point and press OK. Now what I want to do is to lower my needle, and I want to make sure that I have my fabric lined up with the center guide on my J foot, and I'll start sewing. This is one of those things that if you notice that you're getting too big of a bite, you need to stop and adjust your fabric. And obviously I have my needle in the wrong position, so let me raise my presser foot. You can see that I'm coming too far over in my fabric, so let me lower it again. And I'm moving the guide over into the lower fabric. And now I'm getting it to bite right into the fabric that's the top layer. Let's stop that and see what we have. So looking at this, if you had the right color of thread, and let's say this was a pair of cotton pants, it would not look bad. It would basically disappear in the fabric. So this is how to use the width function with the sensor pin.